short, I told Sam I would make a video, or I would try to video him disking up here because this is where our garden is going to be. So we finally got enough, like all the stuff moved out and all our other little projects and things that we were trying to hurry up and get to a good spot as far like our okay. So got the little pivot was stuck, so he had to get it unstuck. Turned hand lines on the other day. Had to get the pivots going. So finally, either I don't know if the water's off right now or if it's just managing itself right now. So finally had a minute to hook up the disc and the top of this hill up here, which is where I'm going to plant the garden. So I'm super excited because this is the first time. And here comes all the dust, so I'm going to leave. Okay, this video is as much for me for record keeping as anything, but here's Milliron Family Farm's first attempt at growing a garden. So I have 4 rows of corn, and they're only about half rows because that's all the seeds I had. And then the next row is a half row of potatoes. I mean, half of the row is potatoes. The next row is a whole row of onions. Daisy, come here. No, come here. Daisy, come here. Come here, sit. Good girl. Stay right here. Okay, so we have a whole row of onions that goes all the way down. Somewhere, I feel like between the onions or between the zucchini, I'll have to look a little closer. Somewhere in there is 2 rows of marigolds. One just because I wanted pretty flower color, and they're supposed to be good at repelling insects or things. So onions, somewhere marigolds. This next row is zucchini. Nope, that's watermelon. And on the one side, hold on. So I think this is a watermelon. No, I know this is a watermelon. And on this side of the hilltop part, I planted cantaloupe seeds. Then this is a pumpkin, and that's zucchini. And then zucchini is planted in that row for a ways. And then I planted lettuce. Yeah, lettuce. And then the rest of that row is carrot seeds. So we'll see what actually grows. We had talked about putting a fence up here, which we might at some point, because otherwise I don't know how we're going to keep dogs and cats and deer and turkey and all the things out of it. But hopefully I planted enough of everything that something will grow. Yeah, so I'm really excited about the possibilities. And then down at the end of the planter bed, I don't know if I can zoom in far enough for you to see down there. Down at the end of the planter bed, there's 2 tomato plants, a couple rows of little onions, but I don't know if they're gonna actually do anything, and then 2 pepper plants. So basically we're growing salsa right there in the planter bed. So, okay, well, now I gotta get it watered and see what happens. So keep your fingers crossed for us. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.